remember. Oh, that's nice, because sometimes we used to say, people would say drop dead. Come back, love that.
Good night, shout again.
The shadows descend and the light of your ripples turns gray. Good night, comrades true, and good night, dearest friends, and good night for tonight, chat again. The wind brighter more, so good night for tonight, chat again.
Holding hands.
Yeah, that isn't the song.
The good night in the good night circle.
The Good Night Circle.
That was your favorite.
That was my favorite.
Oh, nice. Do you know the song On the Loose? Is that something we sing?
I think, well, I've heard of it.
Okay. Well, we'll sing it.
it.
We'll sing it
And
for
maybe
you.
I can sing it too.
Ever watch the sunrise, turn the sky completely red? Have you slept beneath the moon and stars, a fine well for your bed? Do you sit and talk with friends, though a word is never said? Then you're just like me and you've been on the loose. On the loose to climb a mountain, on the loose where I am free.
I'm a New York City girl. I grew up on the Upper West Side, and I did go to I was an only child, and my mother thought it was important for me to get out and meet other girls, you know. I mean, I had friends in school, but also at that time it was hot and in New York City in the summertime, and my mother wanted me to get out into the fresh air. So she sent me to these camps, which, okay, I went for a year, maybe two. But then she wanted me to go to a school on the east side, East 91st Street. Have you heard of 91st Street? Sacred Heart School? Yeah. And, but they wouldn't accept me because they had just closed one of their schools in the Bronx, and they didn't have room for me. So my mom asked around if she knew of, a camp where I would meet some girls from New York City who went to another camp or another school. So anyway, it all turned out well. That's when I got to Notre Dame, third grade. And but it was very nice for me because I was from a Spanish-speaking household. We only spoke Spanish at home. And so, I mean, my mother made sure that I learned English. I went to school when I was 3 years old, I think, to learn English. But so she wanted me to meet other girls, from outside the city. And so
she found
Jeanne d'Arc. Girls through word of mouth, really, because apparently some girls at Jeanne d'Arc had gone to 91st Street. Anyway, I never ended up at 91st Street, but it was okay because I found Jeanne d'Arc and met girls here, which was really new to me, from all over. Well, even then, in 1950, there were girls from Philadelphia. I lived in New York City. Philadelphia, the Washington area, and of course Puerto Rico, Mexico. I mean, it was eye-opening for me. And so that's how I got here.
That's how you got here, and then you met a special young man.
Well, that wasn't right away.
Not right away, but eventually.
Eventually, yes. Colonel was running camp. She founded camp, and we all called her Colonel. And she liked me. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe because I also was able to have the good fortune of being able to travel. And so I remember when I went to France one year, I think I was in second year of high school or something, she would write to me every week.
Wow.
Just a little note, you know, to say she was thinking of me and hoping that I was well and meeting other girls and that sort of thing. So then, am I going on too long?
Well, but just tell us about Joe and your
Joe,
relationship.
Okay, that's next.
Yes.
That's next. Yeah, Colonel, after, I didn't come to camp for a number of years, two, and I'd skip another year. But she called me at college one day. I went to Manhattanville and asked me if I'd come back to camp as a counselor. And I said that was a surprise for me. But I said, okay, Colonel, what would you like me to do? And she said, what would you like to do? And I responded, I'd like to teach archery and canoeing, because they had been my favorite sports. And, you know, she didn't respond really. She, okay, we'll see you. But when I got to camp, she asked me to help her with the menus at camp. And she taught me how to make out a menu with, you know, proper foods, and also how to order food for camp. And because, you know, we had to be shipped in. And so that brought me in contact with the kitchen people, and who were wonderful. They were local ladies. And, I was interested in had to be interested in the food to make out the menus. So how does Joe come in the picture? Then I think Joe needed. I came back I guess that summer, and Joe, my future husband, was writing a thesis on in biochemistry or something, and he needed help because he had asked the parents to give him permission to test their girls who were here. His theory was that Jeanne d'Arc campers were smarter
Wow.
than other girls their age. So he had gotten permission from the parents to test the kids, and so I helped in grading the papers or checking the answers, and then writing a letter to the parents telling them how their children had done. So we got to know each other sort of on an intellectual basis, and that was it.
So if you guys know, if you follow the story, then Colonel, who founded camp, had a son named Joe. Fran married Colonel's son, Joe. So she is Colonel's daughter-in-law. How many years were you the camp director, Fran?
30.
30 years. How many years was Colonel the camp director before?
Oh, I think close to
50 or something around there.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, let's sing another song.
We gather together in woods, hearts, dear home. Oh, evening at Jeanne d'Arc is the best time of all. Oh, evening at Jeanne d'Arc is the best time of all. When the campfire is glowing and bright embers fall, with songs and soft voices and wax candles tall. Oh, evening at Jeanne d'Arc is the best time of all. Oh, evening at Kenwood, bring Jeanne d'Arc to me. My duties are over and my thoughts are free. I ask God to bless you. What more can I say? Good night and God bless you, my own JDA.
Now, I forget
Beautiful.
who made up that verse.
It might be in the songbook. Does it say who wrote that last verse?
No, I don't. Well,
What's that?
It says 1920.
1923.
A nun who went to Jeanne d'Arc.
Yes.
That's part of it, yes. I can't remember her name.
You are a first generation camper, like no one in your family has gone here before. Okay? Raise your hand if you're a second generation camper, like your mom came. Raise your hand if you're a third generation camper, like your grandmother came. Raise your hand if you're a fourth generation camper. Yes, it's the Bateman Rambo
Oh, wow.
crew.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me, guys, what is your family line here?
So my mom went here, Liz Bateman, and my
Sure.
grandmother.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, the Bateman clan from Philadelphia.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh. And so
And my
your
grandmother-
mother was Liz?
Yes.
My mom is Liz.
Your mom, rather, is Liz. Mm-hmm.
And my grandmother is Alice Scanlon.
Alice.
Bug?
No.
Yeah, she was known as Bug. That was her nickname,
I
Bug.
thought Molly was known as Bug. No?
No, my grandma was.
Okay. Yeah.
And also, her aunt, I think, went here, was like a nurse back in the really early days of camp.
Yeah,
was
so
a
go
big
back.
family from Philadelphia.
Obey heaven's word. Saint Jeanne, my ears are dull and deafened by your sin. Pray God be merciful, a heart like yours to win. Saint Jeanne, in fearless fight, defeat you never own. You guard your sovereign's right and lead him to his throne. Saint Jeanne, medieval whore, usurps my will's control. Come flash your valiant sword, enthrone Christ in my soul. Saint Jeanne, you clasped your cross and faced the torturing flame. You gained from death's sad loss a martyr's crown and name. Saint Jeanne, I too must die.